Walking away changed everything for me. And the first time I did it, my body fought me. Before that, my first instinct was to yell. Most of the time, I wouldn't walk away. I would engage in the argument. I would make sure that my point was heard. I would instantly just react, yell. I would even start throwing things, shutting the door loud. Like I threw a grown-up tantrum, and I would feel it throughout my body. I would just start shaking. My whole body would tremble. And then I would feel this horrible feeling in my stomach, just clenching so hard, so tightly. It would hurt. And then I would repeat it in my head over and over again, and I would hate myself for it. But one day, I chose to walk away. I chose to recognize my body signals when I was going to react. I started to identify this 1 through 10 scale of like when my body was showing that I needed to leave. And that number was a 4 for me. As soon as I felt like I was a 4, when I already noticed that my fists were clenching, when I already felt my shoulders rising, when I already felt my voice going up, I knew I needed to take a break. So one day I noticed the cue. I was at a 4 and I was like, you know what? It's time to just check out. Walk the freak away. So I did that. I stopped myself. I didn't even tell my partner, hey, I'm done. No, I just walked the fuck away. That's it. I walked away before anybody else got hurt or I hurt someone with my words, like just walked away. Went into the restroom and I noticed my whole body was just trembling. It was like, girl, what are you doing? And I started holding my hair, like I was pulling onto my hair because my nervous system was still in this fight mode. It was still in like, no, we need to do something. It was wired. But I took that pause and I took a deep breath. I washed my face with cold water. I regulated my nervous system. I sat in that bathroom for about 10 minutes, trying to process everything that just happened. But I started seeing things more clear. My body didn't feel so tense. I had regulated my nervous system. And I was able to step back and see exactly what was the bigger picture. Why was I so upset? And thinking back on that situation, you know what triggered me? It was my wife speaking in a tone that was very loud and dismissing what I was trying to express. I didn't feel heard. I felt pushed aside. I felt like my words did not matter in the moment. And I needed to speak up. And while I was in that bathroom processing all that, what triggered me? What was the bigger picture of it all? It was that I felt unheard. So with that information, I was able to come back to the situation in a more calm way and be able to express to my wife, you know what, right now, I was at a 4. I had to walk away because I didn't feel heard. And I felt my body getting tight. She was able to understand me, and there wasn't this big chaos moment. I didn't feel regret afterwards. I felt proud of myself that I was able to articulate what I was actually feeling in the moment, but in a more regulated way. And something that could have lasted hours of just back and forth arguing without understanding what was going on. It took me 10 minutes to just calm my nervous system and be able to come back and say, look, your tone is a little bit too loud for me. And I'm feeling unheard. And she was receptive. She lowered her voice and we tried again the conversation. And it didn't lead to no argument. It led to, I understand, and I'm sorry. And that night, I didn't feel ashamed. I didn't feel like I did something wrong. I wasn't spiraling, and I wasn't losing any sleep. That was a win. That moment, that one time I walked away, I was able to feel empowered. I felt capable of being able to control my emotions and regulate myself. You know, a lot of the times I feel like my body reacts so quickly is because that's what it knows. That's what I saw. That's what I've been doing for years. As soon as I feel triggered, I just lash out. I let it out without even realizing what's going on in my body. I don't want to say that that feels so natural, because it doesn't. It's actually really conflicting. It's not what I'm normally used to. I did tend to fight with myself, and there's moments where I know that I need to walk away, but there's still that instinct, that I've been doing for years of just react. Because of that moment, I felt so capable of, you know what? I'm going to practice this. The next time I feel like I'm at a 4, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to say, deuces, I'm out. I'm going to the restroom, right? And it took practice. And the more I did it, the more capable I felt, the more empowered I felt, the more, like, damn, I don't have to feel shame anymore, because I'm actually stopping myself before I do anything that I'm going to regret. And the more I did it, the more natural it felt. Now it's so simple for me to stop myself and say, okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go really quick because I'm overwhelmed. Before I couldn't even say it. Before I would just leave. But now I'm able to identify and say, you know what? I'm a little frustrated right now. I'm going to take some time. And the whole family respects it. And I think they appreciate it, because no one wants to be yelled at. So it's a win-win for all of us in this home. You know what walking away did for my stomach? I didn't feel the pain anymore, because once I felt it at that 10 and I would react, my gut would feel it, and it would take days for it to go away. But now I didn't have to feel that. And this is all because I took a moment to pause, regulate my nervous system, reflect on exactly what was going on with me, so I can vocalize it to the person in a calm way and let them know exactly what was going on, so we can work on it together. And that right there, that pause, you're taking back control of your emotions, control of the situation, and control of not having to spiral. If that resonated with you, comment capable, because I want to know if you're here with me. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe. I'll be putting more videos like this. This is Messy Minds, Strong Hearts, powered by the pause. Because here, we're capable and we're learning one day at a time.